Hello friends, and welcome to episode 12 of Storyteller Plays Pokemon Legends Arceus. In the last episode, we completed the Red Chain, and that's really about it. In this episode, we're going after Kamado, which actually features most of the difficult battles in this entire game. On reflection, it would be hilarious to do the Bidoof quest while the sky is still like this. The commander is already at Mount Coronet. Already? How could a grown man like Commander Kamado be so reckless? First expelling you, Yurei, and now this. I think he needs a stern talking to. As the leader of the Pearl Clan, loyal to Almighty Sinnoh, who reigns over all space, I can go anywhere in Vastasui that I please, and I'm going to the top of that... I'm going to go stop that commander. Humph. Who is the reckless one? Good question, Saline. Hello there, tiny child. Hey, you got, run out of the village, right? But you still tried to find a way to help us all? Yes. 'Cause I'm stubborn. That's right, Yuri worked hard to get that red chain to help everybody. And too right, and a fine job she did too. The Survey Corps is always hard at work for the sake of everyone here in the village, as well as for the sake of our relationships with Pokemon. Thanks, here, take this. Thank you, tiny child. Max Revive. I won't need this. Actually, I might end up needing it. You never know. Your orders are 3. 1. Make for the summit camp, and from there, to the Temple of Sinnoh. And 2. Use the red chain to resolve this mess. And 3. Return here, alive. Can I not return here dead? That sounds funnier. Well, hello, Volo. Still stalking me, I see. I heard the latest. So, you've been accepted back into the Galaxy team, have you? I suppose congratulations are in order. Here, some max potions from me to celebrate. Canonically, I have still not bought anything from you. You just keep giving me stuff for free. It looks like the big moment is upon us at last, but no doubt it'll be fine. After all, you worked so hard to earn that red chain. Both Adamant and Irida have headed to the peak as well. My good friend Yurei, I wish you great fortune in the battles to come. I would truly regret losing one of my most beloved and loyal customers. It seems Kamado intends to use the summit camp as a base of operations for this undertaking. As for me, I think I will set up shop closer to the temple itself. Who are you going to sell to up there? Melly, go away. Things certainly seem to have gotten out of hand. Well, if anything goes wrong, the great Melly will be here, for moral support at least. I appreciate it, Melly. Now go away. Melly Vanelli. I don't know who Melly Vanelli is, or if it's more than one person. As is tradition, when I see a big Pokemon, I gotta catch it. I should actually probably catch these little ones as well, for Pokedex entry. Nice. Usually they don't stay in the bowl first try. Stay in the bowl. Really? The alpha stayed in the bowl, but you won't do such a thing? Wing balls are kind of overpowered, because you can just stay barely out of reach of the Pokemon. The aggro range. And just keep throwing Pokeballs. Of course, their range isn't infinite. Thank you for staying in the ball. Now let us enter this cave. I gotta include some actual Pokemoning in these videos, otherwise, what's the point? Hey there, stranger. Can I go in? This is the stone portal. I've been told not to let anyone pass, but really, I'm not sure what the point is any longer. Think you could go ask for me? Sure. Hello? Your guard sent me in here to ask why I shouldn't be allowed through. Well, if it isn't Benny. Some of your finest potato mochi, please. Gods, it's distracting how poorly my shoes match my outfit. Oh, still alive and kicking. Sorry about having to shutter the wallflower. I'd much rather be there now, serving up some freshly grilled potato mochi. But the taskmaster Kamado's gone and left me to oversee our food supply. He always finds a way to put even these old bones to work. While I'm still handling that, I suppose I'll handle you as well. Time we got rid of you once and for all. Are you serious? I'll make myself plain. As Kamado's right hand, I'm charged with executing all the gritty deeds Kamado can't or won't do himself. I gave him my word I'd get rid of any fools that might dream of getting in the way of his plans. And besides, it's not just Kamado who longs to live in a new home free from fear or strife. His dream is mine too. Or mine now too. You've seen my smoke bombs before, right? Well, this is how you're meant to use them. I can't change clothes that quickly. When I heard you managed to quell those nobles one after another, oh, did it ever make my blood run hot and my heart pound. At last, one final opponent worthy of my great ninja techniques that have been left to molder all these long years. Galaxy Team's Benny challenged you to battle. Benny sent out Miss Magius. Come on, Vivica, let's show this Miss Magius true power. Look at that, Vivi, you're even a level higher than it. One Shadow Ball. It's super effective. Benny sent out a God of War. Cute. Yeah, I probably could have told you that wouldn't have been too effective. Come on, Scarlet. It's a higher level than you, but now's your time to shine. Let's go ahead and use... Let's just use a regular Bitter Malice. You're strong enough. Or not. Oh well, we gave it Frostbite. And the idiot wasted his time healing. Fine. Strong Bitter Malice. Let's go. Rest in pieces, God of War. Sent out a Gallade. Oh no, it's using Agile style. Psycho Cut. Yeah, I didn't imagine that would do too much damage. We are going to want to finish it off before it manages to actually use that, so let us go ahead and send out Onibi. Come on, girl. And Psycho Cut. Yeah, that did a decent amount of damage. But you're not going to survive long enough. Huh, it lived. Oh no, another Psycho Cut. That would have had to have been a critical to actually kill you. Let's go ahead and just finish this off with another Infernal Parade. And like that, we've ended this Infernal Charade. I was gonna pronounce it as Charade. Okay, he's got one last Pokemon. Dire Claw. It's not very effective. But Onibi is now drowsy. Let's use a super strong Flame Wheel. Take that. Get burned, sucker. Uh-oh, Agile style. Another Dire Claw. Not very effective. Oh. Onibi was poisoned, though. Another Dire Claw. Rest in pieces, girl. You will be avenged. Let's go ahead and send out Milk Stash. I believe Vivi also knows a Psychic-type move. In fact, I think Vivi knows Psychic, but Milk Stash will finish this off. Battle decided. It seems my ninja techniques will soon be consigned to history. Consigned. Rest in peace, Onibi, the one casualty of this entire fight. Very good, young one, very good indeed. It's only a foolish ninja who tries to keep up after a target they know they cannot defeat. And to be honest, I don't hate you. Might actually like you, after a fashion. At least for the skill you show in battle. But listen well, Yurei. Pokemon are truly terrifying creatures. Kamado and I saw our hometown burned to the ground by maddened Pokemon running amok. We lost plenty of friends and comrades that day. That is why Kamado came here to Hisui to try to build a new home where people could live free from fear. But to achieve something truly great, you sometimes have to take extreme actions. If, hypothetical as it may be, a Pokemon were to appear from within the space-time rift, Kamado might lose hold of his reason. Save Kamado from himself, by force if you must. Do that, and I'll stuff you full of more delicious potato mochi than a human stomach can handle. That sounds like a terrible way to die. Oh hey, and you also revived Onibi for me. You're not a bad guy, Benny. Onibi, give the nice man a kiss. Or not, she's asleep. Let's go. Yoink. Yoink 2. I don't use Yuki a lot, as you've probably noticed, but that's just because she's so darn overleveled. Hey, Volo. Sell anything up here? You're selling very limited supply of things. I'll buy 5 of these. And 5 of these. And just for fun, 10 of these. Better give me a Premier Ball. No Premier Ball? Well, fuck you too. I need to swear less. I think that's why YouTube's not pushing my stuff on people. But I also need to swear enough that YouTube won't put ads on my videos, even though I personally could not do that if I wanted to. You'd better take that red chain up to the top of the mountain. That Pokemon threatening to descend on the peak at any moment now. I think it might be Almighty Sinnoh. But all this has to be stopped. You're the only one who can do it. Almighty Sinnoh seems to be nearly here, but still, the commander obstructs us. Yes, let us go. Vivica, I hope you're ready for the fight of your life. Talk sense into Commander Kamado. Commander Kamado at the top of Cornet's Peak. Oh, hey, Sizu. It's weird because in this screen, my shoes and the pants look like they match, but in the cave they very clearly didn't. And they don't. You again. I've heard that this red chain of yours will bind the world. I assume that to bind the world means to hold the world together, and keeping it as it is meant to be. A welcome idea, but can I truly put my faith in such tales? Trust me. No. Come on, say no. Commander, please be reasonable. I understand that you're bound to protect your people as commander of the Galaxy Expedition Team. I have that same duty toward my clan. But doubting Yurei like this, you're not just wrong, you're a fool. Yurei, you are probably not helping. Perhaps you are right. But if I were to simply place my faith in this girl, and that faith were to be betrayed, then how could I possibly face my people? You may think you're the only one desperate to protect the people of Jubilife, but you're not. Yurei is putting her life on the line as well. Fine, enough. Let fate decide what happens next. Whichever of us is stronger will prevail. Face me with your Pokemon, Yurei. Today we battle in earnest. Okay. Galaxy Team Kamado challenged you to battle. Braviary! Vivica, what will we ever do against a Psychic type? I know. Shadow Ball. Oh, it held on. And of course, you're just wasting your max potion. I'll get 2 turns next go. And possibly. I suppose it depends largely on the speed. Owie! That didn't do much. Let's go ahead and use Agile Style Shadow Ball. How you doing over there, Commander? A Snorlax? This could potentially be bad. I don't have anything that is super effective against Snorlax. I suppose I could have used Psychic to try to burn it. Not Psychic, that's the move I am using. I'm in Mystic Fire. Agile Style. High Horsepower. Another High Horsepower. Go ahead and use Mystic Fire. Well, its offensive stats were lowered. Let me go ahead and use my max potion. It's in here somewhere. Don't ask why I have so many charms. All I've got is a full restore. Yeah, keep doing that. I've lowered your offensive abilities. Let's use regular Psychic. Snorlax is pretty darn weakened at this point. Let's go ahead and finish it off. You defeated Snorlax. Call that in the Dark Souls world just trading blows. Clefable! Strong Shadow Ball. It lived, although its defensive stats were lowered. Impressive, but that's not powerful. I mean, don't get me wrong, Psychic is a powerful move, but doesn't exactly help you here. Good night, Clefable. Okay, Vivi, you're pretty damaged. And Golem? Yeah, you should be fine. What are the odds that Golem knows a super effective move? Let's go ahead and use Strong Style Psychic. Mostly dead. That's more annoying than anything. Rock Slide. That will probably finish Vivi off. You did well, girl. Now let's send in Overkill. Yuki, let's go. So loud. Strong Blizzard. That had to have damaged Kamado as well. Battle decided. Any Pokemon that threatens our life here must be eliminated. So what was your plan, though? Just kill it with your bare hands? You truly are a force to be reckoned with. Yurei, the fates have decided. I concede, and I apologize sincerely for doubting you. And Commander Kamado, I know I have no right to ask it of you any longer, but please use that strength of yours for the sake of the Galaxy Expedition Team. No, for the sake of the Celestica people, and all the Pokemon living in Hisui. Don't you worry, Commander, we've got the red chain. Yeah, put your trust in the red chain. What could possibly go wrong? Ah, Zizu's gone. I was gonna have her teach Vivitza some new moves. Yes, I'd like to purchase a single full restore. Thank you, bye. Oh, there's Zizu. How'd I end up further down? The commander's headed to the temple, but I fear the situation's already beyond our control. Why would the commander go ahead? I was supposed to use the red chain. Look at that. We've got a Weirdeer, a Cleavor, a Lilligant, Ursaluna, Basculegion. That one's just a regular Arcanine, Voltorb, whatever Voltorb evolves into, Electrode, there we go, Lady Sneasler, Hisuian Braviary, and Avalugg, which is weirdly enough the smallest statue, despite being massive. I'm not killing time. The moment has come. Yep. Come on. Now's the time. Use the red chain. Wait, what is this? There's a voice in my head. No, in my heart. It's speaking to me. You hold the red chain. Try to catch me, then. Whoa, Irida! Do you hear what you're saying? Catch you? Almighty Sinnoh. I think Almighty Sinnoh may be speaking to me. It's telling me, you hold the red chain, try to catch me then, for the fight to come. And take these. 10 Ultra Balls! Thank you, I would have never made or purchased this many naturally. Let's go, Yurei. There's a little Arceus head on the top of this temple. Which makes sense, but it's weird that nobody knows who Arceus is. What's up, Palkia? Stop drawing attention to my shoes. That's my job. I draw attention to the fact that my shoes don't match. And the red chain shattered. See, Kamado, aren't you glad you put your faith in it? Come on, Vivitza. Palkia? Let's see how you do against Dazzling Gleam. Good, it didn't die. Yeah, Vivi can tank that. Vivi can tank that too. Item. Let's go ahead and throw an Ultra Ball. I genuinely do not care what Palkia is in. Oh no, it broke free. Vivi, no! Do I have any Pokemon that can put it to sleep? I don't think so. I can give it Frostburn, which will cause its health to tick down and therefore isn't something I actually want. Cool, lowered its offensive stats. That way, if it does break out, it won't do as much damage. Also, poor Vivi fainting twice in the course of like 5 minutes. No good, it broke out. Hydro Pump. That certainly looks like it would be more painful than it was. Just keep throwing Ultra Balls. Even if you faint Scarlet, I've got 4 more Pokemon. Stay in the darn ball. Okay, Scarlet, we might have to hit it again. Don't kill it. Good. We got it down to the red. Rest in pieces, Scarlet. I'm gonna send out Milk Stash. She's at least resistant to water. Does water resist water? Most types actually don't. They're just neutral to themselves. Which is why Dragon and Ghost are so interesting, because they're strong against themselves. Like, what evolutionary advantage does that serve? Ow. That did very little damage. I mean, like, as impressive as it looked, wasn't very good, was it? Would you just stay in the ball? You can only do that 3 more times, so... Unless you're cheating and have unlimited power points, stay in the ball. I should have brought something that could put it to sleep. This is on me. Hang in there, Milk Stash. If it doesn't stay in this ball, I'm just going to use a leaden ball. Might as well catch it in a unique ball to this game. Oh look, it stayed in the ball. All I had to do was threaten to keep it in a leaden ball. Took it long enough. And now I've got a new Pokemon to max out the research for. She caught it, right? She caught Almighty Sinnoh. The red chain's been shattered, but we've still got the Pokemon of the lakes to thank for getting this far. Oh, well done, Yurei, my girl. Masterfully handled. I was watching the whole time as you battled, and caught your way to a simply stunning victory. You truly are the pride of the Survey Corps. It's all because she had me to show her the ropes when she first got here. Yeah, Ray, keep telling yourself that. Ah, I can hear Almighty Sinnoh. No, it's called Palkia. Mighty Palkia is speaking to me. In my mind. Space-time grows chaotic. The power fails, the frenzied one. It comes now to fight. That is why I am here. You're telling me there's another one? But the red chain's smashed to bits. No way even Yurei could tackle another Pokemon as strong as that last one. Now, our word's good. Here it comes. The God of Time. Sup, Dialga? But wait. We must run. I was hoping he would turn into Horse Dialga. All of you, we must vacate this. Gah, forget the fancy talk. Boot it! Come on, we gotta get back to the summit camp while we still can. We need to leave before this other Almighty Sinnoh decides it wants to fight us. But, Commander, we can't leave it here. You dunce, you won't be any use to anyone if you die up here on this mountain. What are you waiting for? I'm telling you, we gotta get gone. I wish I could do like a Jersey accent. That would have been hilarious for a improper Kamado. Such dreadful power! It's certainly beyond our current capabilities to survey such a creature. I'm amazed you even managed to stay on your feet before it, Yurei. And did you notice the energy pouring out of the rift? It seems likely that a buildup of this same energy was what caused the strange lightning that that threw the noble Pokemon into their frenzied states. So our 2 clans truly were following different Almighty Sinnoh, but both were real. What a shocking turn of events! To say nothing of the shock of hearing the commander speak so differently. I must apologize from the bottom of my heart to the both of you as fellow leaders. You saw the truth that I could not. You never abandoned your trust in Yurei. And to you, Yurei. I acted on ill-considered presumptions and drove you from the Galaxy Expedition team, forcing you to face great hardship alone. And despite all that, you still strove to save all of Hisui. Well, it's not like we could just sit back and ignore the space-time rift. And we understood, Commander, that you had reason to act as you did. Stupid reasons, but reasons all the same. Commander, might I suggest you return to the matter at hand? We've left things in quite a state up at the temple. That's the stuff, Mr. Professor. You'd rather face what's in front of you, or in front of us, than dwell on the past, huh? Just what I'd expect from a real scientist. A dependable attitude indeed. Yes, let us move on. No need to speak any further about my rash actions, not to mention my loss of composure. Actions. Why do I pronounce actions so weird sometimes? I see that having Yurei about has been a good influence on all. It's only natural. Yurei is strong enough to defeat even this new opponent single-handedly. Whoa, slow down. Did you forget that the red chain broke? Well, we'll be alright, armed with the knowledge mighty Palkia imparted to me. And Palkia, the Pokemon that talked to you? Yes, it told me its name, but that's not all. It also told me this. The Stone of Creation's beginning, the red chain, the vessel of humankind's invention. Unite these three and calm the chaos now disturbing the flow of time. And then, mighty Palkia must go back with us to the temple, it said. What if I got rid of it? Well, that chain of red is in pieces now. But if little bits will do, I gathered those. And the vessel of humankind's invention? I dare say that might refer to a Pokeball. Pokeball, why can't I read? That's got to be it. What about the Stone of Creation's beginning part? Leon might have some idea. He's knowledgeable about stones and minerals. He even goes digging for ore sometimes. Is that so? Then Warden Leon will be a fine resource to consult. And what are your thoughts, Professor Leventon? Do you have any idea what this stone could be? Oh, upon my word, perhaps I do. Yurei, my girl, could you lend me those plates you recovered from Weirdeer and the others? That one that Volo said had messages engraved upon them? Sure. Although Volo still has one. Asshole's holding out on me. Aha, just as I remembered, here on the back of the Earth plate it says, when the universe was created, its shards became this plate. I think this must be a hint to what we need. How do you mean? Don't you see? We must search for a stone, or rather ore, I suppose, that shares the same material properties as these plates. In fact, I believe that young Leon might know just where to find such a thing, as he's said he's been investigating it at Volo's urging. Now that you mention it, that Volo fellow's come around the Diamond Clan settlement asking about those plates before, too. It seems like a lead worth following. It's decided then, thus begins our search for the Stone of Creation's beginning. Although the name is rather a mouthful, wouldn't you say? I suppose we call it Origin Ore. The counterpart. Irda, may we ask for your clan's aid once more? Of course, I'll call Leon to the summit camp at once. I waited as long as anyone could reasonably expect, but my invitation just never came. So I decided to honor you all with my unsolicited visit. Be glad and rejoice. Now, Adaman, I see all these other louts have their tasks, but to be getting on with. But what of the great Melly? Where is my role in this? I'm your leader, Melly. Show a shred of respect, wouldn't you? Fine, whatever. Just hurry up and give me a job, great leader Adaman, and make it a good one. You want a job? Fine. Your job is to support the others. All the other wardens are busy looking after their nobles and keeping the people of our clans from panicking. Take a hint. Oh, Adaman. Oh, you silly, foolish boy. Don't you understand anything? Everyone has work they are suited to and work they are not. And oh, before I forget, it seems you weren't entirely useless after all, Galaxy Team Grunt. Well done, you. Take this as a reward for your adorable efforts. Just my way of encouraging the little people. And you're so little compared to me. Can I stab this guy? Yay, candy truffles. A sweet, fleshed truffle that is packed full of mysterious energy. Probably need it to craft rare candies. If I had to guess. I've brought Leon. Yeesh, that ugly hat suits you so poorly as this important role does. I don't like this at all. I should be the one consulted for my wisdom. Hisui's ores and stones are her precious resource. Since I was the first to realize that fact, it's only natural that I should be the first consulted. If you have a problem with it, perhaps you'd like to take it up with Cleavor in battle. What with that bumbling ball of yours? Excuse me? That bumbling ball is more than capable of zapping both you and that ugly bug of yours all the way back to your stupidly oversized tree. Shall we prove it to you now? Melly, give it a rest and play nice with the Pearl Clan folks for once, would you? Bigger things are at stake here. But Adaman, everybody back home is all worked up because the Pearl Clan got to speak to Almighty Sinnoh or Palkia or whatever. Do you want them to hog all the glory? Wouldn't Leon if you would. Certainly. Let us set out at once. We make for the Primeval Grotto. With a name like Primeval Grotto, you'd think we'd have just gone there first. Hello? Sorry, I'm very easily distracted. Well, that looks like Origin Ore if I've ever seen it. What a curious cave! I feel some extraordinary power here, as if the world itself was created in this very spot. What do you think, Leon? Taking into consideration my knowledge of ores, my skill at mining, and the strength of my Sligoo's moves, I think you'd better leave any extraction work up to us, wouldn't you say? We're going to ask you to stop right there. Well, hello, it's you three. Long time no see. Oh, come on. Who's there? We don't have any time to waste with. Clover, we haven't seen you since you walked out of the clan. Where have you been all this time? Humph, I don't have to tell you nothing. Look, you can carry on digging out that treasure you're after, and then you'll give it to us. I don't know why you've been I don't know why you even looked surprised. It's not as if you were hard to follow. What we seek may be as precious as treasure, but it isn't about how valuable it is. We needed to restore this awful sky to normal. Ugh, that earnest goody two-shoes act of yours is what made me leave the Pearl Clan in the first place. Enough. I don't care why any of you ran off to play bandit, but I won't let you get in Leon's way. There are 3 of you and 3 of us. Let's go, Yurei. You take charm. I can do that. I bring good luck to my sisters wherever I go, and ill luck to anyone who crosses our paths. I am the oldest, and I'll be your unlucky charm, especially in this, the battle of a lifetime. Bandit charm, challenging me to battle. Right on! I've got more Pokemon than you. So I don't know what you plan to accomplish here. Let's see here, I don't have anything super effective. But I am faster than it, so Shadow Ball. It lived. Agile style. Bulldoze. In any other game, that wouldn't hit me at all. Is that the only move you know? Let's go. Agile style Shadow Ball. A critical hit. You defeated Rhydon. Charm sent out Gengar. Strong style. Okay, Vivi, this will probably hurt. It's super effective. Vivitza fainted. I should have been able to move first. But whatever. Come on, Scarlet. This clown can't hit you with Shadow Ball. Strong style, Bitter Malice. And it's dead anyway. What is that by your feet? I just see like a couple white pixels. Well, you are rather formidable. You did manage to take out one of my Pokemon. You cheated, but good luck you, or good job you. Come on, Clover. Why not come back to the Diamond Clan? Times are changing, we're changing, and we could really use someone as strong as you are. Are you joking? I've got no interest in living back in that place. with all its stupid rules. Look, we'll let you keep your treasure this time, but you'd better do something about that sky. You're as strong as ever, Yurei. Maybe you really can do something about that monstrous creature at the top of the mountain. But even if you do, the next time we meet, you won't escape without a beating. Remember that. My memory is trash. You look very pink, Irida. Honestly, those three... What did they even come here for? Oh well, I'll heal up everyone's Pokemon. The coin that I remember never hesitated to help someone in need, even if she groused herself as she did so. Or even if she groused as she did so. I'm sorry, I can't read. I suspect they may have been worried about us, perhaps even wanting to help. Then they should have just said so. What a pain they are, hiding behind all that attitude. I fail to see how distracting us helps, in any way or form. I was able to extract some of that origin ore, or whatever it is you wish to call it. Whatever you wish to call it. I suppose I had better be going with you, Yurei. My ability to read is quickly deteriorating. It starts out poor, and then it gets better as I record, and then it starts to deteriorate again. You know how it is. You couldn't have gotten a chunk with less rock? That was surprisingly easy. No, you simply fail to recognize my skill. You ought to be praising my hard work, honestly. I knew we could count on you, Leon. No wonder Clevo recognizes you as a worthy warden. Let us hurry back to Mr. Professor and show him what we got. That Leventon's got sound judgment, plus knowledge to spare, despite his silly streak. Hi, Zirida. So damn pink. And so, this is the Stone of Creation's beginning, the Origin Ore. Yes, one can certainly feel an imposing aura emanating from it. Could this be the feeling of the very origin itself? I've been meaning to ask since you brought that up. The origin of what exactly? Of everything, by the sound of it. Exactly, my girl. Now then, back we go to Jubilife Village. Whatever it is, can't we do it here? Alright, Mr. Professor, it's all in pieces now, but this is what's left of the red chain. Splendid! Even in pieces, I think we can find it still perfectly fit for our purpose. Well, jolly lucky you had the foresight to pick up all these broken bits back at the temple. I think Adaman might just have ADHD and went to go pick up the shiny things. You're up next, Yurei. Time for the, whatever we're calling that stone. Origin ore. Why can't I just hand it to the professor? The fragments of the red chain collected at great personal risk by the Diamond Clan. Then the Stone of Creation's beginning, which we only learned of thanks to the Pearl Clan. And now it is time for the Galaxy team to play its part and turn these into a proper vessel. Ray, my boy, you are one of our team's greatest craftspeople. Could I ask you to do the honors? That's why. Otherwise we would just have to hand it back to Ray anyway. Heh, just wait, Ray. You'll finally see what I'm truly capable of. This may take us some time. Perhaps the rest of you had best wait outside while we work. Do y'all ever sit down? All this standing around is making me tired, and I'm sitting right now. Come on, Mr. Professor. Wish they'd hurry it up in there. I'm starting to suspect all your prattling about the value of time is to cover up for your own impatience. If sitting back and waiting actually solved things, I'd sit forever, because that'd be using time well, unlike this. Why can't I wear high heels? Adaman's got high heels. We've done it, Yurei. I dub it the Origin Ball. If the message conveyed to our good clan leader can be believed, this should allow you to catch the Pokémon that has appeared at the Temple of Sinnoh. It's very red. Eat it like an apple. These Pokeballs of yours are full of wonders. To think the fate of all history could rest in something so tiny. It's interesting how catching a Pokemon in one of these brings the two of you closer together. Wait, please, I hear something. That voice is speaking in my mind again. You mean Palkia? Yes, it appears that mighty Palkia is willing to lend its own strength to us in battle. Now that's what I like to hear. The Pearl Clan's mighty Sinnoh, well, I guess I should just call it Palkia, is one fierce Pokémon. Everything's ready now, Yurei. Take the Origin Ball and hurry to the Temple of Sinnoh. Yes. I'll be sure to bring Palkia. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. Oh, it's a not Riolu. Lucario. I'm actually just going to end this episode here. Like the video if you enjoyed, subscribe for more. So many people want to talk to me. Hopefully, these videos are actually getting views again. At time of recording, episode 3 only has 1 view on it still. Fizzity farewell.